acknowledge the courage it took for both of you to come in and address your concerns. How are you both feeling right now?
I could be better. Yeah, this week was really rough.
Yeah, how so?
I feel like there were a lot of low points with what we've been talking about like my upbringing and with my family, and there's a really big holiday coming up, Mother's Day, so we were trying to talk about our plans, and the conversation just didn't go well.
Okay, and how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's the same type of feeling. We never get into a resolution or where we can meet. I was thinking that we could have a little bit get together between our mothers and throw them a little dinner, which was disputed. I think that they will like each other, right? To start like introducing our families, maybe a little like maybe that would be a too big of an event, but still, it is our mothers and he wants to spend it with her. I want to spend it with mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of constant ups and downs.
Okay. And Jacob, it sounds like David's openness is very important to him, and you have some hesitation about that. Can you tell me more about it?
I mean, I feel like we've talked about this. Like we just don't come from the same background. Like my family doesn't accept this. They won't, and that's why Mother's Day won't work. That's why I can't have my mom come. So it's been really hard.
And David, how does it make you feel to hear him express these worries?
We've been over this back and forward, and it's just if we're in a committed relationship, I want us to work our futures together. I want us to start getting to be with one another, and I'm afraid that we won't get further into this relationship because I feel like I'm back into the closet. I feel like I'm being hidden. I feel like I am not supported by you, that our identities are not supported by you. I understand the family dynamic, maybe not with family, but what about your friends? That's something else that we cannot even hang out with them. It's either with my friends, sometimes with my siblings. Other than that, I'm not part of your actual daily life besides being at home together.
But you are, like, we do things. Like, we go out with friends. I mean, you don't need to meet my friends from home.
Why not? That's part of you, your identity, of who you are, who you were.
Yeah, but it just doesn't work like that, unfortunately, from where I come from. We can't be together in front of my friends and family as we are. And I really wish that we could, and it's really, really hard that we can't, but I feel that I'm being forced out of the closet. I feel like I'm being kind of made to put myself out there in front of everyone, and I don't think I'm ready for that.
Okay, well, it is important to recognize and acknowledge both each other's emotions. David, how can you support Jacob in what he's feeling? What do you think you can do so maybe you both can meet in the middle?
Yeah, I don't want you to feel that way. I don't want you to feel like I am forcing you into taking this step that you're not ready for. I'm trying to be as patient as I can. I'm trying to support you as I can. I guess I didn't see it that way. I didn't see it as the opposite as I am feeling, or yeah, kind of like the opposite. So I guess we can wait a little bit longer. Is it gonna be like a forever thing, or is it like a warm up thing? I can wait, but I don't want to wait a lifetime to be with you.
Like, I don't know. I'm navigating this, and it's a slow process. I'm going to have to introduce my family very slowly, even if I decide to introduce my family to it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I get that.
That was a really great first step and first, was great at addressing that, and I really want to try a technique, and I want to restructure our negative patterns. So, Jacob, can you identify a specific fear or negative thought related to being in a relationship?
Negative fear.
Yeah, like a specific, like what is something that is outwardly making you afraid? Besides, you know, what your family thinks, but like, do you have any other things that make you scared to be out with David?
I think being out really just symbolizes that vulnerability. That now I've come out, my family knows, and I don't know how they're going to react.
Okay, well, that is a common fear, but I want to change that thought with you if you want to, if you're open to changing it with me. Instead of believing that your family will reject you or society will reject you, maybe we can reframe it to, even if my family does have these initial reactions, we can work through it together and our relationship might grow stronger over time.
Okay,
How does that sound?
that sounds good with me.
Yeah, okay. And then maybe let's try some statements of I'm worthy of love and acceptance, and I have the strength to handle any challenges that come my way. Would that be something you think that would help if you know, thought those ways?
Yeah, I think that could help.
Great. And then, David, how do you think you can support Jacob in remembering these new thoughts and coping statements when he's feeling overwhelmed?
You can always come to me, and even if you cannot say it, I will say it for you. I will be there with you, and I will stop pressuring you as much. So just stop me, and we will say that we're worthy of love and acceptance together.
Mm-hmm. And it's important to know that your love is just as valid as anybody else, and that you know, you're in this together, right? And how does that feel with what David has said to you?
I mean, I want David to know how much I love you and how much I love our life together. And I think that even though we have to work through these things, I want to be with you. I want to be happy with you.
Yeah, and remember, you are a team, right? You can lean on each other and navigate your journey together. With time and practice, of course, these patterns are going to become natural and empowering to you both. Keep communicating openly, and if you support each other, continuing to grow stronger together, and knowing that, you know, Jacob has these fears of his family, and if you are there to maybe, you know, be supportive and lend a helping hand to him, it might help him, you know, to move forward through his process, knowing that he has your acceptance. Yeah, and then you being more open to hearing David could be very beneficial in, you know, trying to make those steps to grow your relationship to be where it needs to be. Okay, yeah. How'd that sound, you guys? Sound good? Okay, great. Well, thank you guys so much. I hope, you know, if you need to come back, I'm always here for you. So, sounds great.